Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you want a sore butt, then you've come to the right place because I'm in pain. I do butt pretty frequently, about 2 to 3 times a week, and I usually do a hamstring and butt focused leg day or a quad and butt focused leg day, just like this one. And I joined a new gym and it was very empty, so I tried out a couple new workouts and I have never been so sore in my life, and it was all in my butt, so I call that an accomplishment. So for this workout that you're watching, it's a quad and butt focused leg day where I do drop sets. So drop set just means that you start an exercise with the heaviest weight you can do for a low number of reps, and with each set you drop the weight but add more reps. So by the end of your exercise, your muscles are killing you, but you've actually exhausted them with less weight. So every time I do drop sets, I'm sore for days, so I'm dying to share this with you. Okay, so I started off my workout with squats, and obviously we're doing drop sets. So I started off with 135 pounds, and I did 4 reps, and then I did 2 sets of that. So I just did 4 squats 2 times with 135 pounds. And in this clip, I dropped the weight down to 115 pounds, and I'm doing 8 reps. And again, I'll do another set of that. So that means 2 sets of 8 reps. And for my third and final set, I dropped the weight down to 95 pounds and I'm doing 12 reps. And this just shows how hard drop sets are, because 95 pounds is usually very, very easy for me. But after doing 4 other sets of drop sets at heavier weights, I'm dying here. And I want to mention something about my form here. You can see that I lift my toes up every time I come up. That's because all your weight should be on your heels, and that just keeps your balance in the right place. It's centered, and you're not going to risk falling forward and dropping the weight on yourself. And it also activates the glutes a lot more. And your knees should stay out. They shouldn't cave in. So standing a little bit like a duck the way I do helps, and it helps trigger the inner thighs a lot more so they're not jiggly. And if you need to do different weights than I did, absolutely do. All that matters is you start with a higher weight and continually drop it. Okay, now we're moving on to barbell walking lunges. I used a barbell here with 10 pounds on each side, so it ends up being 65 pounds in total. And I did 12 walking lunges, and I did this supersetted with kettlebell swings for 3 whole circuits. And you can also use kettlebells or dumbbells and just hold them at your sides if this is too hard for you, or if you don't feel comfortable putting this on your back without a squat rack. By all means, do that. And you're going to superset those walking lunges with kettlebell swings. I see a lot of people do kettlebell swings with too light of a kettlebell. It should be very heavy. Here I have 35 pounds, and it should be like pulling you down so that you have to use your entire core to put it back up and bring it down with control. So tighten your butt at the top to activate the butt, and focus on tightening your core this entire time. circuit we're doing here is a single leg press. Make sure your knee is outside by your toes, it's not caving in, otherwise you can risk injuring your knee. And push up through your heel so that your butt is activated. And for this circuit, we're supersetting those single leg presses with side leg single leg presses. This is a funny one. It's actually kind of made up, but it really triggers the outer underbutt and it is killer. So again, make sure that knee is out over the toes and not caving in. To complete that circuit 3 to 4 times, so 1 set of single leg press, 1 set of side leg press, each 3 times total. And here we're doing a drop set of leg extensions. These are always killer. So start again with very high weight. I do between 60 and 80 pounds for only 4 reps, and then every time I drop the weight and add. So by the end I'm doing 12 to 15 sets for a much lighter weight, and I am burning. This last exercise is my absolute favorite. This is a glute kickback, and we don't have this machine at my other gym. So I would just use the lie down hamstring curl, which you can find in my other video that I'll link at the end of this video. But this one is made specifically for glute kickbacks, and it is killer. It really helps get rounder glutes. It gets angles that you can't get through other exercises, so I really recommend it. So either use this machine or lay down hamstring machine curl. And on this, I didn't drop set just because it's kind of one of those exercises where you just have to find a weight that works for you and stick with that, because if it's too light, it doesn't do much at all, and if it's too heavy, you can't even lift it up. So I think I did about 60 pounds here, and I did 3 sets on each side. And that was the end of my workout. I hope you liked it. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I love you.